A $1.7 billion property deal between China and the U.S. has fallen apart. Miami-based Lennar, China Development Bank, and Chinese Railway Construction Corporation hope to build more than 12,000 homes on a former naval shipyard and to redevelop an artificial island in San Francisco Bay called Treasure Island. Despite the setback, California Governor Jerry Brown continues with his visit to China. He's leading a 75-person delegation on this trip. Mark Niu joins us live from the Silicon Valley to share with us more about this trip and some other deals that may be taking place as well.
Well, Mike, the collapse of this deal was a huge disappointment, especially for San Francisco Mayor Ed Lee, who made an unsuccessful last-ditch effort to keep the talks alive. But California is still moving forward with some fresh deals, among them a $100 million private equity investment in a Los Angeles-based firm to develop green energy, and another $50 million from the Beijing-based Join Scientific to establish a pharmaceutical production plant in Richmond, California. This all happens as the Golden State officially opened the California-China Office of Trade and Investment. Enjoying the treatment in California. China's terracotta warriors are proving to be the San Francisco Asian Art Museum's most popular exhibit ever, yet another symbol of the growing ties between California and China. Governor Brown took a 5-hour ride on China's high-speed rail system, hoping to attract funding for California's own high-speed rail project. In fact, China is already playing a role in major California infrastructure projects, like the $6 billion renovation to the Bay Bridge. Despite opposition from local labor groups, the contract to provide the steel went to state-owned Chinese company Shanghai Zhenhua Heavy Industries. The main reasons: modern production facilities and cheaper labor costs. Anna Han advises American companies setting up in China. She says while California is the top U.S. state for the total number of Chinese investment deals, other states have larger total dollar amounts because of their natural resources. But Han believes California still has an edge in keeping China's attention.
California is the place that's most desirable for China because we have the tech companies here, and that is what China is most interested in. As you know, China wants to become a country of innovation as opposed to just manufacturing. And for them, acquisition of technology will be really important.
In San Jose, the tech incubator Hanhai Z Park helps nurture more than 100 startup companies like Moxtra, which allows people to create cloud-based binders on mobile devices to share information.
We have some engineering development resources in China, but we never really had a good channel from a market development standpoint. And this is one of the things that Hanhai has really been able to do for us.
Hanhai Investment President Victor Wong says Chinese investors are choosing California and Silicon Valley because of everything from the weather to the top universities, and of course, funding.
Silicon Valley has over 35 or even 40% of the whole capital of the states. We have more angel investors, and also most of these angels, they were entrepreneurs. So no, they not only give you the money, but that they can be a mentor to the startup.
Wong also says the company is just about to close a deal for a 160,000 square foot building in South San Francisco for a biotech incubator. And Hanhai won't be finished after it's done with that project either. Company President Victor Wong told me that Hanhai plans to open an even larger 200,000 square foot facility in the San Francisco Bay Area for an incubator focused on clean tech. Plenty of activity going on between China and California. Mike.
Mark Niu live for us on the West Coast. Thank you.